At 10 News Weather Authority from the JES Weather Center.
Good morning, I'm meteorologist Sarah Osterbein, and we're finally seeing the sun come up, and it is peeking through the overcast clouds that you can see over the Wytheville Skycam right now. And you can even see those clouds coming through on radar. We have a couple showers entering the area, very sparse, very intermittent, but we mainly are just seeing the cloud coverage coming from this low pressure system that is still out to the west. And we will see those effects later on this week, but going throughout today, we're going to stay pretty dry, minus a couple areas, especially towards the highlands area. And once we go throughout the day, going into the evening is when we'll really start to see the rain enter the region. 10 p.m., we're going to see the New River Valley start to get more of the rain. And then going later throughout the night into Monday morning, it'll be very on and off rain going until about 8 a.m. And then it's going to be very similar for the next couple days. We'll start to have more heavy rain going from Monday into Tuesday, and then Tuesday we'll have a little bit more dry spells throughout the day, and then Wednesday we will once again return to more widespread rain, and then Thursday especially we will see that start to build up more and get even heavier rain. And that is much needed because if you all remember, we are currently in very dry conditions, especially in the areas down towards the south. But if you go towards the north, we're actually in a severe drought, and in the middle, we're in a moderate drought. So this rain is very needed, and we're very lucky to be having it come into the area here in the next couple hours. Right now, we're checking our temperatures, and we are in the 40s. South Boston's up to 40, Danville's 41, Roanoke 46, Hot Springs at 40, Independence at 44. Everywhere else is in between the 40s and 50 range, but we're not quite up to 50 yet. That said, we're going to heat up to the 60s and mid 50s today. South Boston and Danville getting up to 64, Roanoke getting up to 62, Hot Springs up to 54, and Independence at 56. So we're going to get a little bit warmer, but as we go throughout the day, we're really not going to peak that much until we get until about 5 p.m. is when we will see the high temperature come in. So very moderate temperatures. And then today we're getting up to 62, but Monday we're only going to get up to 55, and that temperature pattern is going to stay throughout the week. So we will see this similar temperature pattern as well as a rain pattern going from Monday until Thursday. So as you can see, we have these rain odds start to build going throughout the week, and then we will finally return to dry pattern on Friday going into Halloween. So we do have that going for us, and I hope it stays dry after Friday because I am pretty tired of even the thought of rain.
Well, I am very glad that it's going to be dry on Halloween. I know a lot of people going trick-or-treating, a lot of trunk-or-treat events, lots of different events going on in the region. So as long as this weekend looks okay, I think people will be okay with the rain during the week.
Absolutely.